name is Raina. I work for the Western Sullivan Public Library, and today I'm going to be making some autumn garland. So I'm going to show you three different things you can make for your autumn garland. One of them is a cute little witch's broom. I'm also going to show you guys just a simple way to make a little pumpkin. And then I also have these fake fall leaves. Now, if you have any real fall leaves outside, you can grab those because I'll show you what you can do instead. All right, now let's get started. So all you're going to need for this is some yarn, some twine, hot glue. I also have some green twine that I'm going to be using. And you're going to need some straw. And fake leaves, and if you don't have fake leaves, you can grab one from outside and grab a piece of paper or colored paper and a pencil. All right, let's get started. So first, we're just going to make the little mini pumpkin. So I'm going to wrap it around I'm going to hold the yarn with my thumb and wrap around my 4 fingers. I'm going to do that 20 times. Then I'm going to cut another piece, about 6 inches. I'm going to take this bundle off my fingers. I'm going to grab my piece of yarn. And then I'm just going to tie over it into a knot. And then I'm going to shape those loops to how I want to be. I'm going to cut these strands down, not in the way. All right, and yours should look something like this. It's not going to look all that perfect, but when we have it up, it'll look really good with the other stuff we're going to have on our garland. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of green twine, and I'm just going to cut a small 6-inch piece off. And then I'm going to loop it through one of my ties. I'm going to tie it. I'm going to grab another piece. Same length. Same thing. And then you can cut these down to how you like them. I'm going to cut mine down just a little bit. And then this is what we'll use to tie it up onto the garland. And that one is really, really simple. Super easy to make. You can always add your own little touch to it if you want. All right. Next, we have our witch's broom that we're going to make. So grab a stick from outside. I wouldn't have it be too thick. We're going to cut it about 2 inches, just like this. And we're gonna also grab some twine. Just regular colored brown twine is good. And then cut some 6 inches off of that, put that to the side. We're gonna grab our hot glue gun and we're gonna grab our straw. Now this is the tricky part because straw likes to kind of go everywhere. But if you can grab a good bundle of it to use, it works out pretty well. So I have my straw here, and what I did was I cut it so they're all even right there. And I'm going to hot glue the end of my stick here, and I'm just going to press the ends of the straw onto the stick. Okay, now we're going to take our twine, I'm going to wrap it around the stick just above where we glued the straw. We're going to tie a knot. We're going to hot glue that knot down. And then we're going to wrap the twine around really tightly. And then at the end, you can do another bit of hot glue and just bring that last little piece down. All right, now once the hot glue has dried, we're going to take our scissors, we're going to cut the straw. And then we can move our broom the way we want to. And that's our little witch's broom. Now I got a piece of paper and a marker. This is for the people who don't have any fake leaves at home in their crafting supplies. You can probably get these at the dollar store or online if you need to. But what you can do is grab a leaf from outside, press it down onto your paper, and then trace. All right, and then you come out with something like this, and you can use this as your stencil, and you can cut out a bunch of them. And then you can color them to the way that you want, or you can do this on a colored or a patterned paper. Okay, now I'm going to just grab 2 leaves, and I'm going to cut a little hole in the back. This is so I can just put a string through them. Okay, perfect. And then I think I'm going to use this twine. Do the same thing, 6-inch piece, roundabout. And then, all right, there's that. That one's done. I'll do the other one. Perfect. And now one more thing. I gotta put the tie on these lovely witch's brooms. So I'm also going to use this twine. I'll do another 6 inches, easy to remember. And I'm just going to use a dab of hot glue on each one just to put the tie in. So I know it's nice and secure. And I'm just going to knot it. All right, that one's ready. And do the other one. All right. So now we're gonna measure out how long we want the garland to be. I'm just gonna do from one hand to the other hand for myself. I don't want it to be too long. I'm using butcher's twine for this. Okay, so we have our pieces. Now what we're going to do is we're going to lay them out. I'm going to just, because I didn't grab a ruler, I'm just going to use my hand to measure out how far apart I want my garland to be. So I'm going to use the width of my hand with my fingers outreached. So I'm going to have my first one go right here. I'm going to grab a marker and just mark right where that is. Really, you can do it to any length that you want yours to be. It's up to you and your preference, how you want to decorate. Okay, so I think for the first one, I'm going to put a leaf. I'm going to put my twine through the loop, and when I get to the dot, I'm going to tie it, that way it stays right where it needs to be. Next, I'm going to do a witch's broom. I'm going to do the same thing when I get to the spot that I want. I'm going to tie it. All right, and then a pumpkin. All right, and this is how my autumn garland looks. So there it is, all hung up. I think these can probably be a little bit more plump, but a little bit more poofy. This one turned out really good though. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and make sure to check out our website at wsplonline.org, where you can look at all of my craft lover videos and other programs. Thank you guys. Bye.